everybody, and welcome back to episode 185 of Seinarukana. I think.
5 or 4? 5.
Yeah, I'm right. So, hopefully we can get back to the story now. For those of you that didn't or couldn't watch the last episode, I had some cat troubles, and
that I found hilarious with the context.
Got a scratch on my leg, and knocked my glass lenses out, one of my lenses out, and I was feeling around for it under the couch, and cut myself on something under the couch, and so of course I don't have any band-aids in the house. I got my right index finger wrapped in electrical tape at the moment, which actually makes a very good substitute for band-aids, if you guys didn't know. I've used that many, many, many times growing up on the farms. It actually has some healing properties that makes it heal faster. Yeah, I got my glasses screwed back in, got the cat locked in a cupboard.
You actually did that.
It should be fine in there for an hour or two. I don't want any more catastrophes during my recording. Catastrophes.
Cat.
Huh?
Can't you just put the cat in, like, another room, or is the whole thing just one room?
The only part of this place that has a separate door is the bathroom, and I do not want her in the bathroom, because I'll lose an entire roll of toilet paper.
Oh, it sounds like when my stepdad tries to use the bathroom.
She's not allowed in the bathroom. Everything else in this place is just one room
Open
with no
area.
doors. I mean, I guess I could lock her in the little cubby hole with the furnace, but it's... but who knows what she might scratch up in there, so best to just put her in the little cupboard that's the TV stands on. Besides, she likes to lay in there a lot because I usually leave the door open for it anyway. So it's like some kind of
My cat seems to
fluffy
love
bottom.
the kennel.
In any case, yeah, let's stop rambling and get back into the game. See what is going to happen next, because I really don't know where Chapter 12 is going to go.
Well, to be fair, we didn't know where Chapter 11 was going to go, as it turns out.
I pretty much knew as soon as she came into the room.
Did you know about the runes on her back?
No, obviously not.
Did you know they relate to 3 of the choices of the game?
After a while, with the room bathed in twilight, we straighten our clothes, still basking in the afterglow. I still feel warm inside, and wish I could just stay here with her like this forever.
I'm so happy.
She mutters emotionally from the window.
I'm so happy that I could be with you. More than when I regained my kingdom from Drov, more than when Agia was saved from disaster, now is the happiest I've ever been.
And just you wait. You'll be even happier in the future. Because from now on, I'm always going to be with you.
Yes, from now on, forever.
While they sail through the space between dimensions, A single person stands in the innermost chamber of a shrine. The moonlight shines down on an ethereal scene. This is a truly sacred place, with something inside it beyond human understanding. Tokimi is standing perfectly still. There's no wind. The entire area seems separated from the flow of time. But then she suddenly moves. She looks up and opens her mouth.
If you're here to pay homage, please walk up the steps properly. That's fine. I'm not interested in that kind of thing.
Oh my goodness.
There was nobody there a moment ago, but someone appears out of thin air.
What's that? Thought it was Isabel.
No, it's a red-haired god-eater.
Aww, poor little girl.
Good evening, priestess. Good evening, scantily clad woman.
It's a young woman with long, flowing red hair. She smiles elegantly. But she's obviously not an ordinary human. Her crimson eyes are like bottomless pits that will swallow any who look into them, and her pale skin is exposed without shame in the moonlight. She looks just like a human, but at the same time, her aura is of something else entirely.
Can I help you? It's already very late. I'm looking for a midnight snack. I just happen to be starving.
She steps toward Tsukimi. Her stride is slow but purposeful.
Okay, you can eat the god, and we're going to be on your side for that. But don't be just eating Tokimi.
I was drawn here by the most wonderful smell. I was sure there must be something delicious nearby. It looks like I was right. Oh, delicious? I suppose that's a compliment.
Okay.
Aha!
But not when it's coming from you, Yaga, the absolver.
Yeah, you might have bit off more you could chew here, literally. The Sephiroth gods are one thing, but Tokimi's an eternal. Tokimi speaks the woman's name, but she just nods, like she's savoring the sound of it.
Why is the woman blushing?
Ah, yes, that's my name. My memory has been hazy since I arrived here.
I
know there's something I have to remember, but I can't put my finger on what. Hasn't that ever happened to you? It has. It hurts, doesn't it? And I'm always hungry too. Don't you just hate that? If you like, I'd be happy to treat you. Another time, perhaps?
ごめんなさい。今がいいの。だから、いただきます。
No, thank you. I'm hungry now. It's time to eat.
Suddenly, the woman is gone. No, she has simply vanished from sight, moving faster than the eye can follow.
Or maybe your eye, but... Okay, you saved that last one, right?
Did I take something else? I didn't take any screenshots in the last episode, I know that much.
Yeah, you saved the ones from before, though.
Yeah, I saved that one.
Okay, you already saved that one? Good. So now you took like 2 in one episode and you didn't save the second in the episode. Because that's a nice one. Nice pink and like turquoise.
Eternity Sword strikes Eternity Sword. A massive shockwave blasts through the air. The sound is beyond a roar, a deafening wave that would burst the eardrums of anybody who is listening. The whole area is torn up by the force of her attack. Oh, what is it that's inside the shrine?
There's something inside the shrine that's going to get out and we have to try to put it back, you think?
I think so. Said something... How exactly did it put it? Oh, not the person. Somo, Katima...
There.
Single
Alright.
Moonlight... Something inside it beyond human understanding.
Oh, I thought that the thing inside of it beyond human understanding was Tokimi. Or perhaps the Absolver. Both those are a little bit beyond normal human understanding, I think. The Absolver was beyond our understanding when we first saw her in action. Like, really?
The two of them push against each other, trapped in a standstill. Yaga raises her dagger and swings it down with all her might. Tokimi blocks it with her crossed eternity swords. For the moment, it appears their powers evenly matched. Oh, is she a Chaos Eternal? That'd be the only way she could match Tokimi.
Oh, she doesn't have to be a Chaos Eternal in order to eat a god?
I guess that would explain it.
なりふり構わないんですね。結界を張って正解だった。
You don't waste time, do you? I was right to put up a barrier.
ごめんなさい。だってあなたすごく美味しそう。
I'm
私、
sorry,
好
but
物
you
は
look
最
so
初に食べる派な
tasty.
の。
I always eat my favorites first.
残念。私はあなたが大っ嫌いです。同化させられるなんて絶対に嫌。
Unfortunately, I hate you, and I'd hate becoming a part of you even more.
飢えてるかわいそうな女に施しくらいいいじゃないの。ね、半分だけでいいから。
Can't you take pity on a poor, starving woman? Please? I'll just eat half.
おあいにくさま。本来だったらあなたと正面切って打ち合うなんてできないけど、場所が悪かったわね。
I'm afraid I must decline. Normally, I'd be no match for you, but you chose the wrong place this time.
No match for her? Ow, what is she? Stronger than a Chaos Eternal?
She's able to eat a god without touching him and without him being able to do anything to stop.
2本の真剣の力を借りれば、あなたの許しにもそうそう遅れは取らないわ。
I have 2 eternity swords with me. Even with the power of Absolution, you won't find me easy prey.
これはこれでいいんじゃないかしら。私は食べるのも好きだし、喋るのも好きよ。
Well, isn't that wonderful? I love to eat, but I love to talk too.
それと、こうして力を見せてもらうのも好き。私の中へやってくるまでの最後のひとときだもの。
And I also love being shown power. It's a last dance before we become one.
食べる私は幸せ。でも、食べられるあなたはきっともっと幸せよ。他に誰もいない、たった一人の私になれるのだから。
I'm happiest when I eat, but won't being eaten make you even happier? After all, you get to become part of me.
言ったでしょ。そのつもりはないって。この
I
体
told you
も心
already,
も
you will not have my body or my soul.
We break out of the darkness and back into a branch world. The copy world stretches beneath us. The familiar blue sky welcomes us from our hard battle.
到着。いやー、疲れたね。
We're here. Ah, I'm wiped.
無事に帰ってこれてよかったです。
We got back safely, thank goodness.
いろいろ
So,
大変だ
how
った
long
けど
does...
今ではいい思い出ですね。
Hmm?
Subaru's fine. Wait, so do you think that everyone knows about Nozomu and Katima by now? Or are they keeping it on the down low?
Well, Solace and Thalia definitely know.
Why would Solace and Thalia definitely know?
Because it's the reason they chose her to connect with Nozomu, to free him from Jirol.
No, but...
And Zetsu also does, because as soon as he thought about it, he realized who they were talking about. So yeah, I'm pretty sure probably everybody but Sorluska knows.
Maybe we have a partner as well, but I just really wanted to see, like, Nozomi and Satsuki's reactions to it. And Rain's. I really wanted to see Rain's reaction to this.
It's been hard in a lot of ways, but they're all good memories now. Well, we can't say it all went perfectly.
南天神が暴れた爪痕はここにも他の世界にも残っている。だが、なんとか復興できるだろう。
The scars of the Southern God's rampage still remain here, and in other worlds. I'm sure they'll heal eventually.
そうですね。戻ったら仕事が山積みになっていそうです。
Indeed. There will likely be a lot of work waiting when I get back.
なんつうか、やり遂げた後の爽快感か。
Again, which world are they going to go back to? Are they just going to be together and then separate? Is Nozomu going to be in her world?
Probably. Come on! Enjoy the thrill after victory! Just taste that great air!
Like, so you're saying I could stay in my world and become, what, an office worker or a policeman? Or I could go with her and be a king.
Are we all going to say goodbye after this?
それぞれの事情によるじゃろう。帰る場所があるものもないものも、これからゆっくりと決めればよい。
That depends on each of us. We're people who do not have anywhere to go back to. They'll have to take their time to decide where they're going.
Who has nowhere to go back to?
Euphoria.
Yeah, but people, not person. Subaru.
Yeah, and Subaru, right.
ま、サルシに
Sabaru.
まだ全部終わったわけじゃないし。
It smells
私
just
の
like
帰
the
る場所は
car
ないから
brand.
ね。
Well, let's leave that stuff to Solace. Everything's not over yet. I don't have anywhere to go back to either, you know.
She doesn't?
You don't? What?
I thought she came from the elemental world.
No, that's where she joined us, but she's originally part of the brigade, so she should be from Naya's world.
Theoretically.
She...
Unless she was like part of another planet and then joined the brigade, then like her planet died off or something.
Well, still, she should probably be going back to I guess the brigade doesn't really have a purpose anymore, since Solace created the brigade specifically to oppose the Sephiroth gods.
And like...
そうだな。終わったわけではない。
Indeed, it's not over yet. We're all celebrating and thinking about going back to our homes. Except for Solace, who's thinking about something else entirely. I'm a little worried about that.
とりあえずこのまま出雲まで行くね。
Anyway, let's head to Izumo for now.
おお、懐かしの我が家へ早く飛ぶのよ。さあ。
Oh, home sweet home. Get going, now!
もうせかさないでよ。お願い、モノベ。
Jeez, don't rush me. Please, Manobe.
Minobe's voice shakes the roof. It's kind of like the bus ride home from a field trip. Our strange days are over, and everyone's thinking about going back to their regular lives.
小野部学園の旅もあとは帰り道を残すだけか。く感慨深いぜ。
Mononobe's journeys are almost over too, huh? Phew. Pretty moving.
ほんと、お疲れ様って感じ。これで仕事は全部終わったわけね。
Honestly, it's been really hard. All the work's over now, right?
Yeah. Thank you for taking care of everyone.
かしこまる必要はないわよ。一番頑張ってたのは他の誰でもない望むたちなんだから。
Don't be so formal about it. You're the ones who did far more than anybody else.
飛び出していった不良学生を連れ戻したりとかな。
And we're bringing back the delinquent who went running away.
不良か。俺は少なくともお前よりもまっとうに学業に励んでいたぞ。
Delinquent? I studied harder than you, at least.
森は潜在能力だけの男ですからね。マスターの方が成績ははるかに優秀です。
Mori, you are only a man of potential. My master has actually achieved excellence.
時々サボってたけどね。行事にも積極的に参加しなかったし。
You did cut class sometimes, though, and did participate in many extracurriculars.
まあ、少しでも旅団の助けになれたなら、私たちも光栄よ。
Well, it's an honor if we were even a little help to the brigade.
当然ですよ。私たちだけじゃ最初の一歩さえも踏み出せませんでしたから。
Of course you were. We wouldn't have been able to even get started if we were on our own.
のぞみんもずいぶん成長したわよね。私の写真、のぞみんの成長アルバムになるかしら。
You've grown up a lot too, Nozomin. Maybe my album could become a record of your growth.
変なこと言わないでよ。肖像権を主張する。
Don't say anything weird. I claim the rights over my own likeness.
騒ぐにはまだ早いだろう。ここもまだ異世界なのだからな。
It might still be too soon to celebrate. We're still in the wrong world.
そうね。ここは定番のセリフを言っときましょう。はい、皆さん。
Yeah.
家に帰るまでが遠足で。
Yeah, let's call that enough for now. Okay, everyone? Until we're actually home from this trip.
The world shakes. It's not just the ground, it's the air, everything. An intense power surrounding us so fast that I can't even tell which direction it came from.
地震か。早く机の下に。
Earthquake! Hurry up! Under the desks! What?
You're
You
on
got
the
desks on the roof?
Why is everyone on the
バ
roof?
カ違うわよ。これは次元振動。時間樹自体が揺れてるの。
Idiot, it's not. This is a dimensional quake. The time tree is shaking.
時空が揺らいでるってこと？
Yeah? You mean space and time are shaking?
自然に起きるような規模ではないな。何者かが意図的に引き起こしている。
It's far beyond anything natural. Someone's doing it on purpose.
まさかまだ敵が残っているのですか？時間樹を滅ぼそうと考えている敵が。
No. Are there still enemies left? They wanted to destroy the time tree.
わからない。南天神じゃなければ誰がこんなことするってのよ。
I don't know. If it's not the Silent Gods, then who is it?
The quaking continues. The building around us creaks and the trees shake wildly. I can hear the panicked cries of people below us.
まずい。収まるどころかどんどんひどくなってる。
This is bad. It's not settling. It's only getting worse.
どうしましょう。このままじゃみんな無事で済みそうにないです。
What do we do? It doesn't stop that everyone would be in danger.
とにかく町に急ぐのじゃ。このままでは写しの世界自体が危ういぞ。
Anyway, hurry to the city. The copy world itself could be in danger.
そうね。誰の仕業だか知らないけど、原因を探るのが第一よ。
Yeah, we don't know who's behind it, but we need to find out why it's happening.
わかった。モノベ、着陸するよ。
Got it, Manob, land!
Man, just let this be over.
I know that feeling.
I pray quietly. It's barely even been days since our last fight. We rush through the sky, hoping that this will be the end.
And
Chapter
hold on.
12, Will of the Divine.
Hold on. This might be a good time to end the episode. I'm not 100% sure.
Seems short.
Okay.
Oh
I didn't know
yeah,
if we
very
start at
short.
15 I didn't know if we start at 15 after or at half past.
Oh, yeah, way too short. Will of the Divine.
Final chapter. You made it.
There's still no sign that the dimensional quake is going to end. We've been through a number of them, but they all settled pretty quickly.
揺れ始めてからかれこれ1時間以上経ってるわね。
Your line? Well, Skype's messing up. What the heck is going on now?
Hello.
You sorted?
Okay, so screen share is off again.
Yes, no kidding. Why do you have so many issues?
Because internet here is like just not so good. Sometimes I suppose.
It's been nearly an hour since the shaking began. It's only been a couple episodes, a couple issues in like, what, 5 hours straight or something?
Strange. This has never happened before.
みんな集まっておるか
Is everyone here?
Naya, Solace, and Narukana come into the student council room. All three of them look grim.
これは一体どういうこと何が起こってるの
What the heck's going on? What's happening?
それについては今から説明する。
We'll explain that now. Solace looks to Narukana. She puts a hand on her hips and sighs.
この次元振動が起こっている原因は多分時間樹世界が危機に陥っているということよ
The reason this dimension quake's happening is probably because the time tree is in critical danger.
危険なのはわかります。この振動はただごとじゃない。
Well, that's obvious. This shaking isn't normal.
世界がいつか真っ二つに割れてしまいそうで不安です
I'm worried this world's going to crack in half.
黙りなさいまだ話の途中よ
Shut up, I'm not finished yet.
もったいぶらないでわかりやすく端的に説明してよ
Just explain it without being so arrogant.
この揺れを止める方法はあるのですか
Is there a way to stop the shaking?
そもそも他の世界はどうなっているんだ。揺れているのは映しの世界だけか。
What about the other worlds? Is this world the only one shaking? Everybody has their own questions. Narukana slaps her hand on the desk angrily.
わかったわじゃあ簡単に言ってあげるこの揺れの原因は時間樹の創造神であるエトカリファが世界の初期化を始めるための前触れよ
Fine, I'll make it simple. The reason it's shaking is because the creator of the time tree, Xuse, is trying to reset the world.
初期化って全部の世界を
Is that what was inside the altar? Reset
I don't know.
the world?
つまり時間樹の全てをリセットするということね
You mean reset the whole time tree? Oh, maybe this is what...
それってまずいんじゃないの
That'll be funny if this is what leads to New Game Plus, the world being reset. Isn't that really bad?
だから言ってるでしょうがギャラシャ
What? That's what I said!
Calm down, Narukana.
要するにこのままだとあと数日もしないうちに分子世界は全て消えてこれまでのことはなかったことになるのあんたたちの存在も消えてしまうわ
Basically, if we don't do something, all the branch worlds are gonna disappear in a few days like they were never ever there. Oh, you guys too.
マジか。
Seriously?
エトカリファは歪みの蓄積した時間樹を初期化し機能を維持しようとしているこのままでは私たちだけでなく全ての分子世界が消去されてしまうだろう
When there are too many aberrations, Etkarefa resets the time tree to maintain its stability. Everything will disappear, including us and all the branch worlds.
なんとか止める方法はないの
Isn't there some way to stop it?
We have to stop Etkarefa. If the world's reset, then what have we been working for? We're going to lose the home we've been fighting to get back to.
そうしたいのは山々じゃが次元振動が続いておる限り次元の狭間を移動するのは無理じゃ
As much as I want to, as long as these quakes continue, we cannot move between dimensions.
それじゃあどうしようもない？
Then we're helpless?
私は諦めないわよ。
I never give up.
Of course not. We don't either.
けど物部を飛ばせられないのなら打つ手はないわね。
But if Manobe can't fly, then we can't do anything.
A dark silence spreads through the room. It doesn't matter if we know why it's shaking if we can't leave this world.
危険だが手はある。
It's dangerous, but there is a way.
どんな？
Hell.
ある程度揺れが収まればモノベイを出発させることは不可能ではない。しかしその後はどうなるかわからん。
If the shaking settles some, then Minobi might be able to leave. But I don't know what will happen after that.
出発した後に揺れがひどくなれば巻き込まれて次元の狭間に落ちてしまう可能性もある。
If the shaking gets worse after that, there's also the possibility of being caught in the space between dimensions.
でもやるしかないよ。
But we have to do it.
のぞみの言う通りです。ここにいて世界の終わりを待つぐらいならば私たちは最後まであがくべきだと思います。
Nozomi's right. We must fight to the last, not sit here and wait for the end of the world.
そうだ。俺たちにはその義務がある。
That's right. We have a duty.
あんたたち、エトカリファはこの世界の創造神よ。これまで見てきた世界は全てエトカリファから発生したの。望むたちのいた元々の世界もね。
Guys, Esarefa is the goddess who created this whole world. She made all the worlds you've seen, including the one you guys are from.
Without her, the time tree and branch worlds wouldn't exist?
そういうことよ。本当にあいつに逆らうつもり？
You know, if you really wanted a really meta joke there, instead of Etsurefa, name it after whatever the company is that made the game. The goddess who created all of the worlds, including them. That's right, you really want to go up against her?
I don't know, Zeus wouldn't make a very good name.
What now?
Zeus wouldn't make a very good name.
A Zeus?
Zeus.
Zeus sounds kind of godly.
It's Xuse.
It's still Xuse.
Yeah, Xuse.
Zeus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that could work. Zeus is the god that created this world. Dude, it's fantasy. That sounds kind of fantasy-like.
Someone like
It's better than-
Ekarefa is too big for us to really understand.
It's better than, like, the raging gamer created this world.
But no matter who she is, we can't let her take away what's important to us. I think having someone rule over the world is wrong to begin with. Etkarefa may have made this world, but it belongs to everyone now. This is where we all want to be together. I can't accept her stealing it away from us for no reason.
そうじゃな。そろそろ我々がこの世界を自分たちの手で管理し、繁栄させるべき時に来たのではないか。
Indeed, isn't it about time for us to manage this world with our own hands and let it prosper?
The sovereign gods are gone, as are the southern gods. There's just one more left. Isn't this our chance to take back our world?
そうだよね。世界の行方はそこで暮らしてる人間や生き物たちの手に委ねられるべきだよ。誰かの意志で消えたりするのはおかしい。
Yeah, you're right. We need to entrust it to everyone living here. It's wrong to make everything go away just because someone wants it gone.
Light returns to everyone's faces. They all look around and nod to each other.
行こうよ、エトカリファの元へ。
You can't go anywhere right now. Let's go to Etsurefa.
おう、俺たちの手で世界を取り戻すか。
Right.
なんか面白くなってきたな。
Taking back the world, huh? Sounds like fun.
世界を健全な姿に戻すだけ。簡単な話ですよ。
It's just returning the world to what it should be. Nothing more, nothing less.
本当にいいのね。後悔はしない。
You're really sure you're not gonna regret it?
ここでじっとして何もしない方がきっと後悔する。だったら僕たちの手で世界を取り戻そう。
You'd regret just sitting here doing nothing. So let's go take back our world.
いきなり笑い出したです。怖いです。
Oh, she suddenly started laughing. Scary.
頼もしくなったわね、あんたたち。やっぱりあんたたちといると飽きないわ。
You guys are fun. I knew it. I'll never get bored with you.
無謀とも言うかな。だが今回は無謀だとしてもやらねばなるまい。
I would normally warn them against recklessness, but now may be the time to throw caution to the wind.
その通りじゃ。
Exactly right.
それじゃあ揺れが収まり次第出発ね。
Okay, then we leave as soon as the shaking calms.
Everyone, get ready until then. We need to explain everything to the others too. There's a lot to do.
まあ、今度こそ終わらせようぜ。別れの言葉も考えておかないとな。
Now, this is really the end. Don't forget to say goodbye.
いつでも出発できるように準備は怠るでないぞ。
Make sure you're ready so we can leave anytime.
任せて。
We've got this. Okay, so this seems like this could be a good place to end the episode.
Really? Has it been 20 minutes? I don't think that scene took 20 minutes.
Well, it's the end of the scene and it's about time. And also my voice is getting sore.
Alright, well, we will continue in the next episode then. And see about leaving this world and journeying to wherever Etkaretha is.
I think that Etkaretha would be in the world, but who knows, maybe Etkaretha could be in this world. if Sword was in the altar, that's something.
I don't know. In any case, thank y'all for watching, and have a good one.